Hello, everyone, and welcome to this episode of the Daily Dose, a Habs-centric Daily Dose. As you can tell, I'm joined by Eric Engels. Eric, a big night for the Montreal Canadiens, a big night for Carey Price. A lot of people always want to write off Carey Price, but is a dialed-in playoff Carey Price a scary thought for the Maple Leafs?
It should be. I understand that people would watch him in the regular season and have all these questions, especially when he ended it with a concussion and was unable to play for a month and then went down to Laval and allowed a couple goals against the Marlies that had everyone scratching their heads. They also saw video of Carey Price at practice the day before this game one, smashing a stick over the post after he allowed a couple goals in a sequence. And a lot of people took different things away from that, but I'll tell you what I took from it. This guy is the ultimate competitor. And, if you watch that game and see him sprawl across his crease and make the save on Marner, the evidence is there. But you know what, Shawn? The thing that the Leafs should be most concerned about is not saves like that. It's the ones where he was just capturing pucks with his chest and no rebound coming out and looking calm and cool and collected, like the Carey Price we've always known when the games matter most. And that is something to be concerned about.
Heading into game one, a lot of people were critical of Dominique Ducharme and his decision to go with veterans over maybe some of the young guys like Jesperi Kotkaniemi and Cole Caulfield. Did that prove to be a pretty wise decision after watching game one?
Have to give the coach credit. People thought he was being conservative. I thought it was pretty bold. Eric Staal didn't show much during the regular season, but what he showed in game one in just over 10 minutes of play, he set up the goal for Anderson. He set up a play on his first shift. He was skating and engaged in a way that I didn't think that he could still get to at this stage of his career, given what he showed in Buffalo and then in Montreal thereafter. An important player with the composure level. And you talk about composure. Shea Weber coming off the thumb injury and coming back in and playing just under the amount of ice time that Jeff Petrie got, which was over 23 minutes. This guy, they sheltered him a bit in the first two periods, let him get his legs underneath him. He didn't play much against the Matthews line or the Tavares line, but wow, what a performance that was from him, clearing out bodies in front of the net on the penalty kill towards the end of the game. You look at the veterans and their composure in these situations. They've been through the battles. Shea Weber is one of those guys. Eric Staal is one of those guys. And Carey Price is clearly one of those guys.
Well, Eric, we shouldn't be surprised after seeing what the Habs did in the bubble last year. But once again, they send a message to the hockey world that they are more than comfortable entering the playoffs as that underdog role. Thank you very much for taking the time to do this.
My pleasure.